Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, people of all lives and genders, welcome back to a brand new episode. The music a little too low. Hold on. Yeah. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, thank you guys so much for watching or for being here on another episode of an Unnamed podcast. On an Unnamed podcast. No, leave that in. I'll, leave that shit in. Podcast. You know what, bro? I'm gonna tell you right now that song right there is copyright free.
I know.
But if we ever make it, I'm gonna
they're gonna hate you.
I'm gonna buy that song, motherfucker. That's gonna be our song right there. You know?
I'm not gonna be a part of that.
Or you know what?
Just so everybody knows, I am not agreeing with it.
Or you know what?
That is his decision.
I'm gonna tell Línea Personal. I'm gonna tell Línea Personal, fool.
Let me buy up.
Make a song for me, fool. You know what I'm saying? For the party.
Ese gordo. Que se llama Juan.
El corrido de 90. That's gonna be what it's gonna be called.
90 yeles.
But anyway, ladies and gentlemen, matter of fact, give me my rings. I don't have my rings on today.
Bro, you don't need the rings.
Nah, bro, that's a staple. That's my staple. That's how people know it's me.
Who farted?
Dude, was that you?
That was you.
Nah, fool.
I heard it.
Nah.
I actually shit myself this morning.
Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, 2 minutes in and we're barely saying our name. Welcome back to a brand new episode of an Unnamed podcast. Episode number, I don't even know what number this is.
Like 23,
but 23, 20, whatever. But like always, I am your host with the most 90 with co-host
Lord Sideways.
Lord Baldness over here.
This the ass.
Look, you look
Lord Shaved. Lord Shaved.
Lord Shaved. Before we start the episode or the topics of this episode, I want to give a quick shout out, ladies and gentlemen,
to my dad.
No, to those people who watch us on a weekly basis or whenever we release. So first and foremost, quick shout out to the homie Habketo. Habketo, we saw your comment. We might bring him back. Like I said, management is being a little stubborn, but we might bring him back. I know you didn't really like Christian. You didn't really fuck with the episode with Christian, but it seems like a lot of people did fuck with it, dude.
Yeah,
we got
the algorithm.
160 some views.
It's probably gone up since then.
Which, thank you guys so much for that.
If we got 170, that should be epic.
That's crazy, dude.
Let's check.
It seems like some of our episodes are hit or miss, but it is what it is.
The algorithm helped us out.
How many episodes? How many views? Excuse me.
180.
180. Dude, ladies and gentlemen, thank you guys so much for that. We appreciate it. Like I said, we're trying to bring him back. Just management is very
yeah, the last one is
they're very
the last episode is absolute dog shit.
That's cool, bro. What was the last episode about anyway?
It was about the pandemic and all that shit.
Like
18 views.
Yeah, I'm telling you, it's like a hit or miss with certain people or with certain episodes, but it is what it is. We do this for fun. We're not doing this for the view count. But just thank you so much. Anyway, quick shout out, like I said, to the homie Habketo. Number one, Habketo, thank you so much for watching. We appreciate you from where we are. Thank you so much for watching.
We actually just moved to Grand Rapids.
No. And secondly, shout out to the homegirl Kim. Kim, thank you so much for watching. I know she never misses an episode, so thank you for watching. And third of all, the homie Eddie, Ed Boy, and the one that always supports us. Thank you so much for watching, Ed Boy, for watching. Is that baby?
He actually threatened us. You hear
and
that?
Then who?
Eddie.
What is he?
He was like, he texted me. He's like, if y'all don't start paying me now, I'm gonna release all the unseen footage. The uncensored shit.
All the uncensored footage.
We gotta start getting this paid now.
And then fourth of all, thank you so much to my cousin's girl, Ashley. I believe her name is. That's her name, right?
Yeah.
Ashley. I just call her my cousin's girl. But thank you so much, Ashley, for watching. And she says we just came back from
do we dox them?
Nah, from where they live, Sacramento, let's say.
Yeah.
And she said that we were pretty funny. So thank you for watching. Thank you for the support. Anyway, thank you guys for those, and to all of you guys who are watching,
even the TikTok haters,
even the TikTok, which is funny, bro. We got some comments on TikTok that were hated, but even if you watch us just to make fun of us, thank you for doing that. It's at the end of the day, we're
share
winning.
with your friends. Be like, look at these two tards.
Yeah.
Go make fun of them, and then
so thank you guys for watching. We appreciate that. So anyway, on this episode, I think it's gonna be just. We're gonna do it at 3 by. What is it called? 3x3.
Yeah.
It's gonna be a 3x3 of our favorite. What is it? We doing video games?
2 topics. I mean, I don't know if you want to get all the both topics. Or just
We'll
one.
do fuck it. We'll do both topics.
Well, first one I think we should do is musicians. 3x9 of our most favorite,
Our top 9
musicians of all time, bars. And then the second 3x3 is our top 9 most favorited video games of all time from since the day we were born to now.
Okay, and now these are.
Dude, the video games was so fucking hard, dude. That shit was.
They are.
It was so hard. I'm remembering some now that I remembered from especially the PS Vita days. And
yeah,
it was
just hard. It's hard to pick just 9.
For the PS Vita, I wanted to put Call of Duty on there.
Yeah.
The fuck was that? Call of Duty.
It was Call of Duty Declassified.
There, I wanted to put that one on there, but I was like, fuck. Like, there's so many other PS Vita. There was, if I wanted to, I could have made a 9x9, a 3x3 of just straight up PS Vita games.
Yeah.
But
Wait, what happens if I press?
You just mute it.
Oh,
What?
I didn't know you could do that.
What would it do?
Bro, I'm over here lowering down the volume. I didn't know you could mute.
Just like that?
Damn, that's crazy, bro.
Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! Hello. Okay.
Anyway, yeah, but no, music is video games are very hard
Yeah.
because because I actually never really thought about it, but to put on a top 9. But we're gonna start with musicians, and I'm gonna start first.
I'm editing this, by the way, and I
Yeah.
hope it comes out very well.
So a lot of you guys might not find this topic interesting, but if you don't, just fucking leave us a background noise, you know. But I'm gonna start first, and it's gonna be kind of a long one, and I know some of you guys are gonna disagree with what I'm gonna say, and some of you are gonna be like, I don't even know who that is, but you know, thank you to Kirkland for sponsoring. I'm just playing, but yeah. Anyway, here we go. These are in order for me. I'm gonna do them in order. Some of you, like I said, are gonna be very like, you know, I don't agree with that, but I agree with it. But you know, anyway. So first and foremost, it is without further. You already know my number 1. I mean, come on. I'm not wearing a shirt today because I wanted to change it up a little bit.
Fake ass.
That's what you fucking. That's what you fucking get.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I take that back. Alpha OG.
I wanted to change it a little bit differently. You know, Volbeat. Funny enough, they're not even on my top
Fake.
9. But
I'm surprised by this list you have because I thought you'd put like more like other artists, but like it just seems like recency bias to me.
It says what?
Recency bias.
What does that mean?
Like, well, like let's go through your list first,
okay.
And then I'll explain it.
So first and foremost, like I said, you already know. Hold on, let me see. Damn it. You already know. Ghost is my number 1. They are my number 1 because you know, they did a lot for me. When I was going through my darkest hours, they were there for me. Ghost has always been like I said, they've always been like my best friend that I've always wanted to be there. You know, like that person that I've always wanted them to be.
Ooh, can I
there.
add something real quick to
Yeah,
that?
yeah.
I saw this one thing that said, what the fuck? It was like a quote that says, the reason I talk to or it was like some Alpha Sigma quote that says people don't listen to you as often as others do. And then and then I was like, in my head, I was like, damn, I just came with the hard ass quote, Sigma male. It's like music listens to you more than real people do. And it's always there for you when you need it most.
It really does, because Ghost was there when I graduated high school. They were there when I was going through my hardest days through high school. Ghost was there when I got my first job, when I quit my first job, when I got my second job, when I got promoted, when, you know, they've always been there, you know, when my wife divorced me. They've always been there. So, you know, honestly, that they're my number 1. They're my number 1.
Mm-hmm.
And like I've said before, you know, I don't necessarily like their as a actual just listener, I don't really like a lot of their music, but when it comes to it, I'm a diehard fan, and I'm gonna be biased 100% of the time when it comes to Ghost. So, you know, even their worst song is their best song in my opinion. Tobias, baby, what's up? Come on the podcast, or should I say Tobias Forg? Come on the podcast. But no, you know, that's just me personally. Am I number 1 or 2?
You're 2.
It sounds a little low.
Now you sound loud to me.
Yeah. Anyway.
Fucking hurry. Next.
my second one is it was kind of hard, man, because
The top 3 I think were the easiest ones.
no, it was kind of hard between 1 and 2
Oh,
because number 2 was the one that started it all for me when it came to the heavy metal / rock scene. The Prince of Darkness, Ozzy Osbourne. Ozzy was there before I even fucking started listening to metal, bro. Ozzy has always been my go-to when it comes to, music that is repetitive, that just is, you never get tired of. And to be honest, I put him on number 2 because, I am a diehard Ghost fan, but Ozzy's the one that started it all for me, Ozzy started off with Crazy Train by Ozzy Osbourne, and I also started playing guitar because of Ozzy Osbourne, mainly because of Randy Rhoads.
did you ever get to learn that song by
Which
heart?
one?
Crazy Train.
Crazy Train, no, I did. When I first started learning guitar, I did learn how to play the main riff, the riff that's after the main riff, and then the solo. I just couldn't play it all, all in one take. But yeah, I started playing guitar because of Randy Rhoads. Rest in peace, Randy Rhoads. And if Randy was still alive, I'll tell you that right now, that Ozzy would have been bigger than he already is today. And it's just, I just love Ozzy Osbourne, his vocals, his performances, and that's something I'm very sad of because I never got to see Ozzy perform live. I don't think I'll ever see Ozzy perform live. So I'm very sad about that. So Ozzy's my number 2 because, like I said, it's a difficult tie between Ghost and Ozzy, but obviously, like I said, I'm a diehard Ghost fan, so Ghost will be number 1 and Ozzy's number 2. And not to mention some of his music, dude, like Mr. Crowley, Miracle Man, Demon Alcohol, fucking the Wizard, what is it, Blizzard of Oz. The album in general is fucking amazing.
You good, bro?
Oh shit! I almost threw up.
Ew.
I ate some fucking Mexican food and
Licorice.
it didn't digest well. But
You're gay for that.
oh, dude, I almost deadass threw up.
I hate that, huh?
I hate that fucking feeling.
Yeah, me too.
Open up my Kirkland water for me, please.
This is what I have to deal with, huh?
And then, but yeah, no, and then like the whole, what's it called? Ozzy album, Diary of a Madman. That album in general is fucking amazing. Mr. Crowley, that song, Crazy Train, Paranoid. Even though that was with Black Sabbath, it was still kind of Ozzy. So Black Sabbath, and then
NIB
and all, and NIB. What is that other one? War Pigs. I know that's Black Sabbath, but I still count that as Ozzy because Ozzy was the one that was singing in that. So yeah, let me take a little sip of water.
Yeah, like I said, some of these are. I feel like the last 3 are the last 2. No, the last row, first and second.
Yeah.
Are recency bias to me. I don't know. I feel like you could have picked like some rappers and shit though, dude.
I just I was a very big fan of rap. I used to love rap. And I'm surprised I didn't pick anybody like Hobson and stuff like that because those guys were with me through high school too. But I don't know. I'm just more of a metal fan. So if that gives the entire list away. Speaking of metal, number 3, Metallica. Metallica again has always been there for since day number 1. Actually, I started listening to Metallica even before I actually listened to metal in general. But to be honest with you, I'm gonna say something very controversial. A lot of people are not gonna agree with this. But Metallica, in my opinion, is high-key overrated. High-key overrated. You want to know why?
How
because
overrated?
They became one of those bands that has merch out there, but nobody really listens to them. They just wear it because it's a trend.
I could get it.
You see what I'm screaming?
Yeah.
Like, a lot of people have gone with, come to where I work with Metallica stuff, and I be asking, oh, I love your shirt. Oh, yeah, I don't really listen to them. Or I don't listen to them at all. I don't even know who they are. I just wear it because it looks dope. It's like, come on, dude. And they're so big, they've become overrated. You know, and then like the first, like, and same thing too. Like when you think of Metallica, what's the first song that you think of?
Master of Puppets.
Actually, nowadays it's Master of Puppets, but before it was Enter Sandman.
Yeah.
You know, if you ask anybody, name a Metallica song, I guarantee you they're gonna say Enter Sandman.
Or Enter Sandman.
Either Master or Enter Sandman. They don't say shit like the Call of Cthulhu or Orion or
Even their
The Shortest Straw or what's that new one? Lux Eterna. Well, their new one.
If Darkness Had a Son.
Darkness Had a Son, which is a pretty good song. And then
it.
same thing too when it comes to like after, in my opinion, after the Black Album, which is funny because a lot of people think it's called the Black Album, but it's not. It's actually called Metallica.
Yeah, it's just that because there's no title.
It's called Metallica.
Oh yeah.
Metallica. That's what it's called. It's a self-titled album. But people call it the Black Album because the album is black, or the label of it or whatever is black.
Yeah.
But after that album, after the Black Album, I think it low key just kind of goes downhill. Like
after the Black Album, it was what?
It was Load and then Reload.
I think the only songs I remember from those two is Fuel, King Nothing,
yeah,
and The Memory Remains. I believe those three are the ones that come to mind. And then after that, it was
Until It Sleeps.
Oh yeah, Until It Sleeps.
And then after that, I think it was Death Magnetic.
I actually.
Oh no, Saint Anger, I think, and then Death Magnetic.
Death Magnetic. Only one that I remember from that is All Night Long. And what was the other one about the military?
The other one is
what the fuck is it called? The Day That Never Comes.
The Day That Never Comes, and then That Was Just Your Life. Those are the only three songs that I really like from that album.
And then it was what Hardwired to Self Destruct. I actually like that album.
Hardwired, and that's the thing too. That's what I'm saying. Like they become overrated because it's like, I don't know. I think I don't know, man. I don't know if it's like a writer's block that they have, or it's just like music is so big that obviously you're gonna come full circle again. But when it comes to that last album, what was it called?
Lux Eterna?
No, the other one. Hardwired, that came out in 2016, I believe, right before I graduated high school.
That was 8 years ago.
And I heard, don't get me wrong, dude, Hardwired,
I fuck with it.
Spit Out the Bone, dude. Honestly, that entire album alone was fucking fire. Especially, dude, that one song that's fucking underrated. Here Comes Revenge.
That's underrated,
dude. That is fucking underrated.
I thought the most underrated song from that one was Am I Savage?
No,
I like that one.
In my opinion, I think it has to do. I think it's Here Comes Revenge because
or Halo on Fire.
Halo on Fire, dude. That album was pretty good.
I love that album.
But then they come out with Lux Eterna, and then or 72 Seasons. Excuse me.
Yeah.
72 Seasons comes out, and it's like,
Yeah.
It was like it was good, but it wasn't like
album.
I put it on the story on my story. I put it on Instagram. I said 72 Seasons. This album is good, but it's not Master of Puppets good. Mm-hmm. And honestly, nothing is ever gonna be Master of Puppets good. Because when it comes to that, the three albums that Metallica is known for is Kill 'Em All, Ride the Lightning, and Master of Puppets. Those are the three albums that they're really, really known by. And that's what I'm saying. Like they're kind of overrated because, you ask this new generation which one's good, and like they just tell you like.
And it's also because of Stranger Things too.
Yeah, no, Metallica's always been big, dude.
Yeah,
Metallica's always been big.
But like you said, like with these people who say like, oh, I just listen to them, or I just like the design or some shit. You call them posers.
Yeah.
But a lot of them, I can guarantee, is like, oh, they were on, they're that. Oh my god, dude.
Or the dudes those the guys from Fortnite.
They're the guy from Fortnite. That's too, because like, they're the guy from Fortnite. He was fucking guitar offing a fucking fish.
Yeah.
James Hetfield versus the fish.
And to be honest,
epic battle.
I do think if Ghost ever goes to Fortnite, I'm gonna.
Imagine that, dude. Oh no.
That's the day.
Crazy.
That is the day that I think I will die. You just see Papa
greeting. Right foot. You see him fucking do like these anime dances and shit, and they do facial expressions too.
Yeah, but you see, that's what I'm telling you. Like, I'm so fucking.
That's fucked up.
I'm so biased that I'm gonna be like, yeah, like I love Fortnite now because of Ghost, and so but yeah, number 3 for me, Metallica.
Number 4, the only fucking.
Number 4 is a bit different. It's the only. It's the only different genre that I have in here. And it's a little weird because, see me, you see my posters, and it's
You know
like
what the fuck?
heavy.
You know what this reminds you of? It's like that one meme of the military guys, and there's a clown in the middle of it. And
Oh,
it's like
yeah.
when you're trying to fit in with all your boys and shit, and they're like all huddled up, and just the fucking clown in the back.
No,
bright and
it's
shit.
that meme with Call of Duty when it's like you know, when you bought the game day one and then the homies just bought it, and it's like everyone's like in a soldier, and then the clown has like it's like just
that
the clown.
one.
So number 4, in my number 4 spot, it's Los Tigres del Norte,
That was very...
which is a little different, you know, the Tigers of the North. And the reason these guys are number 4 for me is because I seen them live. I seen them perform live, and
It was given to him, by the way.
they come back to my roots, you know. They're from Mexico, and to be honest, like they are the Metallica of Mexicans, pretty much.
Damn.
Yeah, so
Oh, yeah,
they're
I
like
can see it, yeah.
they're the biggest Mexican, like, you know, or Hispanic, I should say. Don't want to offend nobody.
Do you think Selena was that too, or no?
Selena, if she was alive, yeah, she would have been like, you know, the Metallica.
Yeah.
Well, she would have been like the Megadeth, but yeah, the Tigers of the North, Los Tigres Norte are the Metallica of Mexicans, to be honest. Like they are the biggest band, you know, ever. And they're so big, in fact, they're in GTA.
You should have put Línea Personal on there.
I should have put
You
Línea
fake
Personal.
ass motherfucker.
You know what? The only reason I didn't put Línea Personal is because Línea Personal is my number 1, bro. My number 1. So, you know, that's what I'm saying. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, it's like
hands
number
down.
1A, then number 1, 2, number 1B.
number 1, exactly.
Okay.
But yeah, Los Tigres Norte, they have a lot of good songs. You know, Salieron de San Isidro. Oh, I can't sing it no more. My fault. I don't want P. Diddy to copyright me.
Damn.
But Los Tigres Norte are in my number 4 spot, just because they're from the motherland, and I genuinely enjoy the music. You know, a lot of the music is very very, like, it hits the heart. You know, especially if you're going through a divorce like I am. You know, it hits the heart, and then
You still going through it?
I miss her, bro. And then it just they have a lot of songs, and they have a lot of songs that have topics that kind of reside with the listener. Like, you know, they just don't sing about, like, you know, narcs or about drugs. They sing about love. They sing about there's a song called Pedro y Pablo, which is Pedro and Pablo. And that song talks about how there's two brothers. They're, you know, they lost their parents, and Pablo or Pedro, I believe, is the older one, ends up going to Mexico. Ends up going to the U.S. to you know, get money and work so he could give Pablo, or his younger brother, money so he could continue to study. And, like, the older brother, I think it's Pedro, tells you know, his girlfriend, hey, you know what, I'm gonna leave you with Pablo, just watch over him, protect him, you know, all that stuff. And then so he ends up leaving. Time passes, and then you know, he comes back to Mexico, and, you know, his younger brother Pablo is now a lawyer. And so, you know, he tells Pedro tells Pablo, hey, I heard you were a lawyer. Pablo says, I don't know how to thank you. Pedro says, you don't have to thank me, you know, it is what it is. And then, you know, he's giving thanks. He's like, you know, thank you, Lord, for, you know, helping my brother, and now I could be with the girl that I love the most. Then it turns out that whore, Leticia, that was her name, ended up marrying Pablo, the lawyer. So she cheated on, you know, Pedro with Pablo. And it's just a song that's like, damn, like, that shit like that does happen, you know? Shit like that does happen. And then you have, you know, other songs like La Mesa del Rincón, the table in the corner, which is like a song that is just talking about, like, you know, the dude ended up getting dumped, and then he's like, you know, just bring me a bottle and just tell her that I'm good without her. Like, I don't need her. She probably thinks I miss her, but just tell her I don't, even though, like, he's crying. Just tell her I don't miss her. And, you know, and other fucking songs. And they just, there's songs that hit the fucking heart, you know? And I'll tell you what, right now, if they were like translated to English, a lot of people would be like, "Damn, like that shit hit.
Banger.
That shit's a banger." You know.
Uh-huh.
Speaking of bangers,
You bang. I'm sorry.
let's go with oh look, línea personal.
Oh my God, they followed us.
No, I'm just kidding. I'm in the group chat, but with all their followers. But number 5.
This fucking guy.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. My number 5 spot, is none other than Megadeth. Megadeth, which was, or started right after Metallica started, right before I think Master of Puppets came out. No, I'm lying. Right after, right before, excuse me, Kill 'Em All came out. They started. If people don't know who Megadeth is ran by, I forgot his name. Dave Mustaine.
Dave Mustaine.
Who was an original member of Metallica, the lead guitarist of Metallica. And he got kicked out because he was doing drugs and whatnot, and they just kicked him out. It's a meme out there. People, I'm pretty sure you heard about it. No warning, no second chance. They just kicked him out.
The fuck out of here.
And the reason they're my number 5 is because Megadeth, they have a very unique sound. And I'll tell you what right now. If Megadeth were to stay, or excuse me, if Dave Mustaine were to be stayed with Metallica, they would have had banger after banger after banger after banger. I'll tell you that right now.
Was Dave with Metallica when Cliff was alive or no?
Yeah. So.
Oh shit.
They were together for a bit, dude. I don't think Cliff like. See, time is such a distorted thing that I don't even know.
I'm just saying because we talked about this too like a while ago. It's like if Cliff was still alive,
oh dude,
I wonder just because you said that Cliff supposedly helped write a lot of what was it, Ride the Lightning and
yeah. So Cliff helped a lot of Cliff was alive actually, or Cliff was part of the band when
rest in peace, a legend.
When Dave Mustaine was in the band, I think he joined and then they kicked Dave out. I'm not 100% sure on that, but he was around. They did play some shows together, and then they kicked Dave Mustaine out, and they brought in Kirk Hammett. And I'll tell you what, if it would like a lot of people don't know this, but a lot of the riffs that are in Kill 'Em All are written by Dave Mustaine. The Four Horsemen, Seek and Destroy, I think, Metal Militia. And a whole bunch of other ones, and even the solos. Most if not all of the solos were written by Dave Mustaine. And I'll tell you what, Dave Mustaine, he's known as a fucking asshole,
but he's a fucking amazing
guitarist. He's a great guitarist. He's one of the only rhythm guitarists that I know that actually solo, and they got some bangers out there too. Fucking and obviously it's not all Dave Mustaine. It has to do with people in the band too. Like for example,
can you stop burping,
dude? I'm sorry. It's just I ate some fucking enchiladas,
bitch,
and fucking my stomach is just whatever. But
David Ellefson,
no, not Dave Ellefson. That other guy, what's his name? Marty Freeman. He's the one that played the solo for Tornado of Souls. If you listen to Tornado of Souls, the solo dude is just amazing. Hangar 18, Rust in Peace by Megadeth. It's such a fucking good album. Rust in Peace Sells But Who's Buying.
I love that song.
There's a bunch of those two albums in my opinion are fucking amazing. Again, I put them on number 5 because honestly, dude, not a lot of their songs like genuinely hit me, bro. There's some songs that are like, oh dude, that's fucking awesome, but like their newer shit.
So you put them over the next one.
I did, which was a mistake. But again, only because I don't really listen to the next one like that. And my number 6,
blasting them more than Megadeth.
I know, but still though, my number 6 spot, Rammstein. Rammstein is my number 6, which is crazy. I should put them on number 5, but they're my number 6 because, dude, they are one of the only Russian bands. Excuse me, German. Why did I say
German.
Russian?
I always get them mixed up like that.
One of the only Russian bands that I listen to. There's another one called Schweitzer Engel, which is what I feel like Rammstein should sound like. But dude, Rammstein honestly just got bangers, bro. Sonne, Mein Teil, fucking Du hast, fucking Dicke Titten, My Radio, Deutschland, a bunch of fucking songs. They're just fucking, dude. They just hit. You
Yeah,
know?
they're like they're very like rhythmic, melodic type
Yeah,
sounding, and it's so
yeah.
fucking amazing how they just make these simple ass riffs and shit.
Yeah, and then don't forget fucking Till Lindemann.
Yeah,
I don't know if it's Lindemann or Linderman. I think it's Lindemann.
yeah.
But Till Lindemann, dude, his fucking vocals are just ugh, and like ugh in a good way. Like fuck.
That man has it.
If you guys have not listened to Mein Teil by Rammstein, go ahead and listen to Mein Teil.
Yup.
That fucking song, it's about cannibalism.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
But
There are live performances too, man. They're fucking amazing.
it translates to my part, but it's awesome. Like their music is just absolutely amazing. And if you're more of a rhythmic guy on guitar, if you love the guitar sounds, their riffs are just fucking banging, dude. They're bangers, bro. Bangers, bro.
So catchy.
They're catchy. It's simple, and yeah, I've said this before. A lot of their riffs are on drop D or drop C. Some are drop B, but dude, their riffs are so simple yet so fucking catchy.
And they're heavy.
That's what I'm saying. Like they're
Thanks
so
to
simple, heavy, and catchy, dude. And it's insane, dude. It's honestly like
I feel like a member who I wouldn't say like carries the band, but would be like absolutely nothing. Rammstein wouldn't be anything. Would be without their synth guy.
yeah, and they're very focused. They're very like different because they don't have solos either. They don't have solos.
I just realized.
Yeah, they don't have solos. I think they're like considered new metal. I don't know. I'm not sure 100% sure on that, but they don't have solos, and like a lot of their stuff is like synthetic, like with the synth and like the pianos and stuff like that. And dude, it's just simple like Du hast, dude. And it's just two fucking lyrics. Du hast mich. That right there in itself is just like it's fucking catchy.
Yes,
and they get the
sir.
riff, it's just so simple.
And also in my time, I was playing guitar, and then I was playing that, and I was like, that sounds so fucking catchy. I was gonna play it again, and I was like, oh wait,
Yeah,
it's fucking Mein Teil.
Mein Teil by
And it's such a
Rammstein.
really fun riff to play too.
Dude, yeah, like Rammstein in general is just fucking amazing.
Like I said, these next two I feel like are just recency bias.
I know what you mean by recency bias now.
Yeah, I just feel like you just put them just because you said fuck it. I'm surprised you didn't put like Hops and
No,
or like some other fucking bands or some shit.
I put them because again, I'm very like my number 7, Carcass. Carcass has been around since like even before I think I was born. But I recently just went to go see them like 2 years ago, right? 2022. Was it
Yeah.
22?
22.
At
Early
the
2022.
at the Forum in Anaheim. And
Oh shit, it was, huh?
yeah, and to be honest, dude, I don't know. Their riffs are just fucking banging, dude. Bangers, bro. Heavy drop B, just absolutely fucking bangers, dude. And I absolutely love it. I love it. They're my number. What is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Because maybe you're right. Maybe he's right because
No, I am.
it's recency bias. I just recently went to go see him, but they're pretty good. I like them. They're pretty fucking good.
Nothing more as well, bro. You could have put them in there.
Oh,
Nothing
dude,
more?
Yes, nothing more. I could have put nothing. See, it was hard, and the reason like I put Carcass there was because I'm not gonna lie to you, recency bias. You're right, but also because they were my first pit. You know, they were my first ever mosh pit. Like when they played, I was thrown in there, but it was my first mosh pit, dude. Like
Broke his glass.
you know, it was worth it. You know, I spent fucking like $500 on new pair of glasses, so let's say it was a $500 concert. But yeah, dude, that's why I put them there because they're my first pit.
Honestly, bro, like it's funny how when you see like these pits, you're like, for people who've never been to the pit, you're like, that looks so dangerous and stuff. And it's like the guys there, some women too, and the pits are just like so fucking like safety comes first.
Oh yeah,
And it like
Yeah.
it's like some of them are probably like hidden OSHA members and shit. They're probably just like
Safety
making sure
first.
safety first type shit.
Well,
Cause
see, there are different kinds of pit. The pits that were taking place in the Carcass show, it was very more like just pushing. You know,
Yeah.
it was just kind of this shit.
yeah,
It's not
crazy.
like the punk shows and the other shows where they just fucking
straight up fucking
straight up
knee you
fucking-
with the fucking Bruce Lee.
yeah, no, it was and people would fall down and they, everybody, hey, stop, pick him up and start the pit all over again.
He's like, you good, bro? I bet. Fucking yeet again.
Yeah.
Fuck out of here.
And then so yeah, and then number 8, which leads me to the same topic, cattle decapitation. And I'll tell you what, the reason I put cattle decapitation on this list was because I used to listen to cattle decap.
Really?
Way before I even started listening to the heavier shit. I used to listen to cattle decap back in middle school, actually, when their song had come out, or actually it was like the beginning of my high school years, when they came out with the song My Disposal. And that song, I was like, it's such a good catchy song. It's a good song, but I was like, this isn't my type of music. And then, again, I used to listen to these guys before I even want to go see them live. But then you see them live, and then they come out with a banger ass song, dude, or excuse me, a banger ass album, Death Atlas. That album, dude, I could listen to that album from beginning to end. That is one of the only albums I could ever listen to without skipping. And I'll tell you what, right now, that's the reason why they're number 8. They should have been number 7, but they're not. They're number 8. And then to top this off, my final number 9 spot goes to the almighty Amon Amarth. They could have been higher, don't get me wrong, but the only reason they're not higher than the rest is because a lot of their songs sound the same.
Yeah,
they sound the same.
They were cattle, in my opinion.
They're very Viking. They're considered Viking metal, even though they're not Viking. They're actually considered melodic metal, but they just sound the same. A lot of the songs sound the same to me, and then most of the songs, like, I don't really listen to.
I honestly believe they've only had like one good album, in my opinion.
They had a couple,
which was Twilight.
Yeah, they had a couple.
And the other one was oh my god, it's the fucking dude with the big ass volcano and the sword.
I know which one you're talking about. Salter or something.
Yeah, Salter.
I don't know I don't know the name of that, but that's a good album. I mean, they have some good albums, but in my opinion, they're better as a live band. You know, there's some bands that you watch live and you're like, oh, they're better. They're better as a studio band.
Amon Amarth live, that
dude,
shit
but
was amazing, dude.
God.
I actually thought those were actually real statues.
I did too.
They're inflatable.
And not even that. Matter of fact, I'm gonna give you a video so you could just post it right here without the song or without audio. So just be visuals. But the way that they had the pit going, or matter of fact, the intro. I'll give you the one with the intro. So the way that they started, dude. Oh my god, dude, that was a legendary. I'll tell you that right now. Not even Ghost. The way that they fucking started. Fucking with Guardians of Asgard.
That song was so amazing, dude. I had to put my phone down for that one, bro. I was like,
I had to record, dude. Watching that back, I got fucking chills.
I was like, fuck yeah,
Me dieron los chiles. It was so fucking good. That's a band that honestly, if you want to have a good time, and you want to just distract yourself and see a good fucking band, Amon Amarth.
And they have good theatrics too, bro. Like,
yes. Their stage performance, their theatrics, the way they interact with the band, which is something I am fucking big on. If I go see a band and they're not interacting with the crowd, don't fucking talk to me. Yeah. Don't fucking talk to me. I'm kind of disappointed. I went to go waste my money, to see you perform when you're not even interacting with the crowd.
Yeah, bro. Like, talk to me, bro.
Talk to the crowd. Yeah, bitch. But Amon Amarth, dude, when it came down to it, it was Amon Amarth, Obituary, for doing it in order. It was Cattle Decap, Obituary, Carcass, and then Amon Amarth was the main act. But all those bands right there, they put on a fucking good show. They put on a great show. And I'll tell you what, right now,
I couldn't understand shit from Cattle Decap.
No, Cattle Decap was probably the heaviest one there.
Yeah.
But even then, like, I doubt they put on a great. They only played like 3 or 4 songs, but they were fucking amazing. They were fucking amazing. And I'll tell you this right now, I will definitely go watch them again.
Hell yeah, bro.
Hands down. If they were like, hey, you want to go watch them on Marth again?
Yeah.
Or Carcass, Obituary, or whoever, or Cattle Decap, I would hand down. Let's go. Come on.
Vámonos.
Let's go.
Vamos.
Como dijo Dora, vámonos, let's go. You know, because they're fucking amazing. But yeah, just to recap it, ladies and gentlemen, that was my top 9. Number 1 obviously Ghost. Number 2 Ozzy. Number 3 Metallica. Number 4 Los Tigers of the North. Los Tigres Norte. Number 5 Megadeth. Number 6 Rammstein. Number 7 Carcass. Number 8 Cattle Decapitation. And then number 9 Amon Amarth.
Hell yeah, brother.
That's my top 9 bands of all time. Bars. So yeah. Let's go with you. Let's go with yours.
On to me. I have a very alternative, not a 3x3. Me personally, I did it. I wanted to dedicate each row to like a certain, not like just a genre, but like certain like eras and shit.
Yeah.
Of like music that I listen to. I made this in no particular order, so it's not from like best to worst. But my number 1 is, for the English motherfuckers, is 3-Ball MTY. And then the fucking Spanish version is 3-Ball Monterrey.
Tribo Monterrey. I was like, I've never heard of them.
Those motherfuckers, man, dude, those motherfuckers sing as fuck. I'm getting hyped up just thinking about it. They're very, very good. What would you call it? Like, they're very
It's like
Mexican dubstep.
No, there's probably a word to it, but
Yeah,
it's
there's
kind
a
of
word.
like Mexican dubstep.
It's like no, they're not like cumbias, right?
Yeah, it's kind of like cumbia,
Something like that, but it's like
that.
electronic. It's like it's EDM music. Those motherfuckers, I remember listening way. They were probably like my first artists that I ever listened to, especially coming back from like elementary school and like the fucking.
They're pretty good, dude.
In my dad's SUV truck.
To be honest, dude, I only know like maybe 2 songs from them.
Yeah, I only know like 3 of them, obviously because like this album Inténtalo.
Yeah, but why
was
is it your
their-
number 1 though? Is it nostalgic reasons or just because?
Well, it's not number 1 like in total. It's just like no particular order.
Oh, so you're doing it in no particular order?
Yeah.
No, I did mine in order.
That's fine. It's not really just for nostalgic reasons, but even throughout, I think throughout entire middle school, I didn't listen to them at all. And then in high school, I listened to a little bit, and now I listen to them not a lot, but I'll listen to them here and here.
They
and
had
there.
a hit though. They had a hit. Inténtalo, that was like their.
That was their biggest.
I think to be honest with you, they might have just had us. What is it called? One hit wonder.
I mean, Inténtalo was it. Baile de Amor. That one's another good one. What the fuck is the other one? I forgot the other one is. But they're very good. I mean, they're not my number 1, but they're definitely probably like the one group where I listen to them, especially with their music videos as well. That got me into like, wow, so this is what music can sound like and look like as well. And it was just very cool because their music video, like, it's not that I like dancing. It's just the way they like, groove with them
it
big
has
ass
a
banana
nice rhythm
with them big ass banana shoes and shit. That the fucking
the
dancers wear.
fucking yeah.
The curly one, like those dope. And like just that music video alone too was like very like, it's what introduced me to just like the music world.
Yeah,
and it was very, very cool.
You know what, dude? To be honest with you, with that song, I only like that band because it brings me back to when we used to play Modern Warfare 3.
I actually don't remember listening to the song a lot in Modern Warfare 3.
Yeah, well, I used to listen to those motherfuckers a lot. I used to.
The one band that that was another band I wanted to put on here was Disturbed. I wanted to put.
I don't know what the fuck happened to mine. I should have put Disturbed on there too.
Yeah, because I remember we listened to a lot of Disturbed in Modern Warfare 3, or I believe it was Modern Warfare 2.
No, it was 3. We never played Modern Warfare 2.
And then like that band is when I wanted to put some more like metal bands on here, or rock bands and shit. Just from what we used to listen to like during these video games and shit.
Yeah, and let's see if you can notice the difference between mine and his.
And then my second runner-up is my man, Michael Michael Jackson.
Oh, dude, Michael Jackson,
the absolute king of pop, king of music and shit.
No, es que sí la regué,
my boy Michael, bro. I remember. I think the first song I ever listened. I can't really remember what the first song was, but. I feel like everybody had that Michael Jackson phase.
Oh, dude, everybody does.
At any time of their fucking lives. Probably not this new generation.
Dude, even this generation, even then, I'm surprised he's not on fucking Fortnite. But even this generation, you know,
You want me to be on a game for kids?
they have at least.
Yeah.
Probably yeah.
That's probably why.
That's probably why they haven't done it.
Yeah.
But dude, Michael Jackson, hands down, like no matter what generation you come from, that man is gonna be a man that you listen to no matter what.
And I've always said like you said, like you're probably never gonna see
You're never,
Ozzy live.
never.
I just hope that there's like if I could be born, let's say like 20 years prior, I would absolutely do anything to go watch Michael Jackson live, dude.
I think he would be a good one to watch.
Like, and just we talked about this one in a previous episode. Like, it's so incredible just how much of an impact he had on like just the world,
yeah,
and just in like the entire music genre in general.
But
And-
it's crazy too because that man, nobody has ever and nobody will ever be Michael Jackson famous.
Yeah, and
This motherfucker would come out and just stand on stage and motherfuckers would collapse.
they fucking die, bro. It's insane because, and also like I remember vividly, for some fucking reason, my parents would always put me to sleep just to like nap or some shit during the day,
Yeah.
and I would always, for some fucking reason, wake up to Billie Jean playing in my head over and over and over and over again, and it would just keep fucking playing, and there was just something about his music where it's like you can't just like I think I remember it was Billie Jean and Black and White.
Yeah.
I remember seeing the music video.
I think it's because I would listen to it.
Yeah.
Because I'm not gonna lie to you, in middle school, elementary school-ish, every Halloween they would always play Thriller.
Yeah.
And they
That
don't do
music video
this. I
scared
don't
the
think
fuck out of me.
I don't think they do this anymore in schools. But back in my day, when it was Halloween time, the week of Halloween, we would all dress up, and then we would all like the younger kids, like the little ones, would do like a walk of like the older grades, and like see their costume, and then we would like judge them, and who had the best costume and stuff. And we did that, and they would play Thriller over the intercom. And, you know, it was cause it's Thriller.
Yeah.
Thriller night.
Yeah.
And, you know, fucking, we would just, and then it would get stuck in my head. And then so here I go, coming home, sneaking into the computer and looking up Michael Jackson. And then, you know, I went from Thriller to Billie Jean to fucking Beat It to
Beat It too.
Smooth Criminal to all these songs, dude.
And it's just the music videos as well that I've always stick to my head, because I don't know how I ever saw the music videos, but I've seen them either on a laptop or a fucking like, I think it was on the laptop maybe, but I would always just I could never watch Thriller because I was always scared of the ending when Michael Jackson looks like a fucking vampire.
Yeah, it turns like into a wolf.
Where like the guy starts laughing at the end, and I fucking got scared of that shit, and I was like, I don't like that. But I like the fucking song though, and Beat It as well. The whole music video, it's like there's something about like these music videos,
which is fucking crazy. Sorry, which is crazy to me because, the fucking solo for Beat It, like I don't know why that wasn't something that the reason I started playing guitar. But fun fact, did you know that the original solo for Beat It isn't what you hear? So Eddie Van Halen played multiple versions.
Didn't he alter the tempo of the song?
Yes, but Eddie Van Halen played multiple versions of the solo for Beat It. And the producer that produced Beat It, this could be wrong, I don't know if it's true or not, but the producer who produced Beat It cut everything together, all the versions, and gave us the solo that we have now on the recording.
Wow.
So that's why when people try to play Beat It, it's so fucking difficult because it's a bunch of different versions mixed together.
Damn.
Yeah.
Motherfucker made a fantastic job fucking
Putting it together,
transitioning them.
It's actually that solo is pretty fucking good.
It's an iconic fucking solo. My next one, probably the only one that stands out from the bunch, is my boy Skrillex. I remember hearing this motherfucker a lot during Call of Duty Ghost.
Which is crazy. For me, it was Call of Duty Black Ops.
I used to listen to him a lot during Call of Duty Ghost, and then maybe some
Black
other,
Ops 2.
Maybe some other. Yeah. Oh yeah, BO2 as well. That motherfucker. Let me just say, like, I'm still mad to this day that this motherfucker. Because there's one song that you can only find like on YouTube and on a Spotify, and it was Dean B. Ting. And that song I really that was probably like my favorite song this motherfucker released, but he never fully released it. It's like an unreleased song. Somehow, some way, motherfucker still found it.
Crazy.
And like I said, like there's something about like music videos that just like stands out to me from the artist, because the one that I remember vividly the most is the fucking one with the fucking Hispanic family or the Indian family, and like the big ass eagle comes out. What the fuck is that one called?
I don't watch music videos, bro. I'm sorry.
Oh my god, it was Lila. Make a bum them. There you go.
Oh, making a bundle.
And making a bum them. That one, I that one stood out to me a lot too.
Yeah, dude. You see, this is what I'm saying. Like, I don't know what the fuck was wrong with my 3x3, but mainly because I just listen to a lot of metal now. But back in the day, I used to listen to Skrillex. I used to listen to all these, and shout out to my cousin. One of my cousins, the one that lives here in the same city we do. He was the one that actually got me into Skrillex. I used to fucking hate, dude, and to this day I low-key kind of hate it. Techno music, and like what is it called, dubstep, and then all that other stuff. BDM, what is it called? EDM. BDM is like a sexual thing.
BDS is a sexual thing.
But EDM, like I just used to not like that shit, and then I started listening to. He put me on Scary Month. I remember because I was in my first ever summer school when I went from 8th to 9th grade. I remember those days, man.
Yeah.
Yes, Scary Monsters and Nice Spirits.
It's
or
Sprites. It's Sprites, but people have, agreed to say spirits nowadays.
And then, like all these songs from like Hobson too, and
you know which song?
It's crazy, dude. Like they just bring me back to those days, man.
The one song that specifically brings me back to COD Ghost is it's called Recess. And it was
I'm surprised because I thought it was gonna be that Eminem one. Remember how Eminem released a song for that? What was it called?
Survival.
Survival, yeah.
Yeah, I was actually gonna put Eminem on here as well, but I was like, I don't know. Yeah, Skrillex as well. I mean, COD Ghost specifically, I listened to him a lot during that as well, and I also with BO2 with the campaign mission, where he did the you ever heard the BO2 Skrillex song?
Yeah, I know. Fuck, I'm gonna try it out.
Yeah, it's called Try It Out. That one's fucking amazing. That whole era of fucking Skrillex and shit was pretty dope. There was a lot of songs that I would listen to during COD Ghost, him and Disturbed a lot, and then like I said, I'm so fucked. I wanted to put Disturbed on here, but I just couldn't. Similar to yours, I have both Metallica and Ghost on there as well. Metallica.
You put Metallica before Ghost?
No, it's in no specific order.
Oh, my fault. My fault.
Yeah, my fault, OG.
My fault.
It's in no specific order, but with Metallica, I say that I just really. Oh yeah, I know why. Cause I remember now. During 8th grade, I would listen to them like so fucking unbelievably much. I think maybe like the second semester, I was like, I don't know why, because this was after that bitch fucking. Actually, I stopped talking to her, but she fucking talking. She went to another man.
Okay.
But no, I forgive her though. I hope she's living life. And then I think that was the only time I tried getting some bitches too. And then I listened to Metallica a lot. And the one album the one song I just kept fucking listening to.
Yeah.
And I just fucking resonated with this. It was like my comfort song. It was Nothing Else Matters.
Nothing Else Matters?
Yeah, Nothing Else Matters. That one was just like a song that I just absolutely fucking loved listening to. And I was like, fuck, this song is just so good. That one, and I think that was when Hardwired to Self-Destruct came out too. And that whole album as well was just so fucking amazing. And I just listened to them a lot during that time. And similar to you, how like they were there for you.
Yeah.
For me, for some reason, I just wanted to like listen to something. I wanted to, hear and be comforted by something for some reason.
Yeah.
And Metallica during that period with Nothing Else Matters. And I think a lot of the Black Album music I listened to, but it was specifically Nothing Else Matters. And that was just like the one band that I feel like was just so fucking amazing to listen to for some reason. And, ever since then, I just, I've listened to them. And, their songs on bass are just so fucking awesome to play with. They're so fucking, so fun to play, especially Halo on Fire, Spit Out the Bone, The God That Failed, For Whom the Bell Tolls. There's some other ones on there. And they're just really, really fun to play with. Obviously, they're fucking amazing. They're an amazing fucking band. I like them a lot. They're very good for the gym, too. Self-explanatory. Metallica is Metallica. I don't know how. You know what kind of made me kind of sad a little bit?
What?
Is that there was a song that I think it might have been on the 72 Seasons album where it sounds like James is trying really, really hard to keep his fucking vocals like still like, yeah type shit.
Yeah.
Like it's not like I feel like he's obviously he's gonna have good vocals either way. But I feel like in this new album there's like a song that I heard where he's trying really hard to keep it there. And it sounds like it's being strained a little bit.
Dude, the fucking dude is 60 years old, bro.
That's fucking insane.
He's damn near 70, bro.
Dudes, especially, well, Robert's the youngest. But, like, these dudes are, like, in their 50s to 60s.
No, they're in their 60s. I think they're like 60-something.
I think Robert's, like, probably in his 50s.
Robert is 59. He's about to be 60.
Fucking God.
But James, Kirk, and Lars... Those motherfuckers are like 60, 61, 62,
and
63.
they're still selling out stadiums, dude.
Oh,
that's incredible.
Bro.
I mean, kudos to them, and just like and just a lot of like how I'm not a guitarist myself, but dude, James Hetfield's guitars, his signature guitars, the V's, the fucking his signature one,
dude, and not even just
fucking Iron Cross
not his
one,
guitars, dude. His fucking down picking, bro.
That motherfucker.
That man is known as the master
dude.
of down picking because. Just dun, 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 dun. Like Master Puppets. A lot of people play that shit alternate picking.
No, you're supposed to do that shit.
And no,
down.
it's down picking. Like if you want to play like Metallica, down picking. And dude, and see, I used to not trying to toot my own horn, bro, but I used to be so good, bro, at playing guitar.
You used to, bro. What happened?
I just stopped playing. And honestly, like fucking, I used to learn. That's one of the first songs that I learned was Master of Puppets. And the
even Tobias said how funny that riff is because
it's literally just going down. Yeah, it's just going down. But anyway, that song, like I used to play that song at tempo and just down picking, and I just stopped playing.
And then Ghost as well. I just feel like I wanted to put Ghost in the middle to be like the one because everybody be looking at the middle. Them, I feel like it's self-explanatory towards what you said. I feel like their music was like a breath of fresh air.
It
is a
is
little bit where it's
it
like
is.
it's new, it's not heavy, it's not soft. It's like it dances in between the middle, where they can alternate between the two.
Yep.
And still to this day, Infestissimum is still the best album they've ever fucking made.
I agree.
I'm so fucking. Oh my God! I just want to hear Infestissimum, Perispera, and Monsters Clock in one fucking live.
And that's something that I was talking to. I was actually on TikTok, and some dude posted a video, or some girl posted a video of like the old era of Ghost, and some dude left a comment saying, I love Ghost, but the old era is the best era, and I agree with that. Honestly, again, I'm biased. I love everything that they're doing, but in my honest, general, non-biased opinion. I do miss the old era. The old era was darker. It was heavier. It was more of like, oh, holy shit, these guys are good. You had songs like Ritual, like you said, Infestissimum, Perispera, Idolatry, Body and Blood. All those fucking songs.
I know it was all thanks to that man Omega.
Yeah, and then and I don't know. We'll talk about that another day, but yeah, their old era is honestly, in my opinion, my non-biased opinion, their best era, and I hope that they do go back to their old era.
I do hope so too. I feel
like the more darker, satanic vibe
with Prequel and Imperium. I wouldn't say they sound the same, but there's definitely obviously like similarities between the two.
It's they're not as dark and twisted.
Yeah.
Type shit. Prequel was pretty good. Don't get me wrong. Rats, Faith, Primordial, all those songs.
Oh my God.
Which Image? They were more like a more poppy vibe.
Yeah.
And then it's not like how it was in like the Opus Eponymous era. But anyway, continue with your top 9.
And then the one that I would say
kiss that thing, boy.
I would say this one's also recency bias as well, but I'm very, very much enjoying them because there's a comment that quoted another comment that said, listening and discovering Sleep Token is like discovering a new color. And I would agree with that too, man. Sleep Token, number at the second row. This motherfucker doesn't understand because he has dog shit taste in music.
No, okay, look, let me tell you.
I was speaking as a.
Let me tell you something real quick.
Oh, you a bitch. mute this fucker. When it comes to Ghost, man, I wasn't a very like keen listener, like a very what the fuck is the word? Repetitive listener
Yeah.
of their music at first. The first song I listened to was Mine, and I believe Alkaline Bars. And I remember listening to them late.
You said Ghost or Sleep Token?
Sleep Token. I listened to them late senior year of high school, and it was just two or three songs I listened to: Hypnosis, Alkaline, and Mine. And I fucked with them, and then I just kind of stopped listening to them for a while until they came out with The Summoning. And I had knew about Sleep Token. I was like, yeah, I'll give it a listen. And this was also when like other bands started becoming more mainstream because of how heavy their music was becoming.
Yeah.
Same thing with Sleep Token. The Summoning was like their biggest, like we're on the fucking scene now type shit.
Yeah.
And The Summoning was just so fucking good. And like I said, it's like me personally, I would say they're alternative metal because they're not just type shit.
No, they're
mixed.
They're a mix of a lot of things.
Yeah, that's why it's alternative. Or maybe just call them alternative music. But they're alternative when it comes to like their music. Obviously, Taking Back to Eden, the album is arguably their best fucking one that they come out with. Everything before that, The Night Does Not, no, what the fuck is it? Sundowning and This Place Will Become Your Last Tomb. No, those albums are really good. But I think this album got a lot of people putting their eyes on them just because of The Summoning.
Yeah.
And how you said, because they have like this hidden anonymous agenda as well. Like they're very hidden.
You know what?
Anonymous and shit.
I'm gonna say this, and I want to give it to y'all first. This first ever Unnamed podcast exclusive. It's not that I don't like Sleep Token. It's the fact that the way their vocals are.
Oh, so you just don't like Vessel's vocals.
I just don't like it. See, it's kind of like Ghost.
Somebody said that Vessel's vocal sounds like he has peanut butter on the roof of his mouth.
No, it's just, dude, it's like Ghost. Like if you look at Ghost if you're not a listener of Ghost, right? And you look at Ghost right there, if you look at that right there, you would think they'll be like, hey, you, woo, woo, type shit.
Yeah.
Even though he does do that in his live performance, he gives that little.
He just gives it one
growl,
one time.
And Mummy does too. If you listen to Mummy does live, like he growls. But you would think it's very fucking demonic and satanic, and that's what I was in the beginning. I listened to them and I'm like, holy shit, like these guys are fucking just oof, But then I listened to their music and it's like, holy fuck, like they sound nothing like that. Same thing with Sleep Token. Their logo is pretty fire.
I fuck with it.
They look like they're like fucking just straight up 8-string fucking banging ass songs, but then you listen to their vocals and you're like, ooh.
I honestly when I first listened
and they look
to
like
them,
fucking hunters from Destiny, bro. Come on, bro.
on some real shit. Now I think
yeah,
they do.
Don't get me wrong though, like that one song, what has it go? The one that goes I mistake you from a sign of
that's The Summoning.
That one's pretty good. That one's okay. It's just like their vocals. I just don't fuck with it.
And like I said, when I first listened to The Summoning when it came out, I very vividly remember listening to it on the treadmill. And for the first half of it, it's obviously, heavy oriented. And then after like the breakdown, it just goes into like this synthetic, melodic, ambient solo. And then when it gets to the second half of the song where it becomes more of a funk pop vibe to it, it catches everybody off guard, but for some reason, it still meshes with the song in such a fucking like, it glues so well together. And then I was like, I need more of this shit. And then I'm gonna be honest, when they came out with the whole album, I had only listened to The Summoning, Taken Back to Eden, Granted Chokehold, and those 4 songs. And then recently, those other 3, I didn't listen to them a lot, like I said. But recently, when they were going on tour, I wanted to go see them, but their fucking tickets sold out in like a fucking hour.
I mean, I feel like if
and another thing too about them, this is why I love Sleep Token too. These motherfuckers. I mean, I don't know if any other bands do this, but they're very, very aggressive towards what are they called, scalpers?
Yeah, that's which is good though. Which is good. Which is very good.
Because dude, some of their tickets aren't even that expensive for theaters. For theaters, like the one that ghosted at the bank where they're
RoboBank Arena.
The RoboBank Arena. Some of their tickets were like they should be less than like maybe $200 at max. Some people were selling like the fucking back row tickets for like $1,000, and Sleep Token even came out saying that. No, like we're gonna whoever purchases these tickets and are reselling them, like we're gonna fucking like take those shits back. Yeah. Because people who are actually want to come and see us, come and see us for the prices that we wanted it to be for, like we're not cool with that. Like, so if you're gonna scalp these tickets for fucking 10 times the amount of price, well, good luck fucking trying to find a seller because we're gonna fucking like do some shit about that.
Yeah, which is good that they're very on top of that, which I like. They're very on top of their scalper shit, which is good. But
yeah, and like I said, like just it's like discovering a new color, and I obviously started getting into a lot more recently. It's just something about their fucking music, man. It tugs your heart in a way.
Yeah,
similar how,
no, I get it.
How
yeah.
like Ghost tugs.
Yeah,
your
no,
shit.
I get it. Like I said, they're not a bad band. I just personally, it's not my taste of music. It's not my taste of music. Yeah, some people love Ghost, some people don't. It is what it is.
And then my 7th spot, we got the Juggalo rapper, the Joker.
Dude,
my man.
I don't know what the fuck is wrong with
You're
my
fucking
shit.
gay.
I should have fucking
my boy, the Juggalo rapper, the Joker. Probably one of the most underrated rappers I've ever listened to in my whole entire life. It's just so sad that he chose to go down a rabbit hole, not a rabbit hole, just a whole hole of like dissing other artists.
And you know what's funny? He actually said it recently that if he hadn't dissed which is funny because he dissed Tech 9.
And he was like Tech 9 was like, he was down to bring him on board and shit.
Well, he was dissing Tech 9 because Tech 9's I guess manager whatever kicked the Joker out, saying that no, you're not talented, whatever. So Joker got mad, dissed Tech 9 and the whole strange music industry, whatever, company, whatever label, and then he also dissed
Hobson,
Funk Volume,
Swizz, Funk
which
Volume.
is which is Swizz, Hobson, and then all those other guys.
There's another guy in there.
Wiz Khalifa, all those other guys. And to be honest, like he'd said it himself, if I hadn't dissed the Hobson or Tech 9, I think my career would have been different.
Yeah,
and I think so too. I think obviously I don't blame him though. I think if he said in the one song, the Maestro, how would you feel if you spent your last buck that you had in the bank to put in your car as for gas, drive all the way down there just to be told no, you're not good enough.
Yeah.
Even though your boss was the one that said, yeah, come on in. I would feel some type of way too, don't get me wrong. Which I don't blame him. But he's still doing pretty good in his music. Some of his new stuff I don't really listen to anymore, but some of his stuff is pretty good.
I mean, the only album that I could listen to from beginning to end, probably like 80%, was Welcome to the Show.
Yeah.
And Welcome to the Show is really good. Mayhem Night's very good. Some of his singles are very good too.
And it's cool too, like, because don't get me wrong, like, yeah, it was bad that he dissed him, but dude, some of those diss tracks were fucking good, dude.
Yeah, they're fucking good.
That one song, what was it? I Give It My All. The one where he dissed Hobson. He was like, I don't know the name. How does it go?
Dead Horse?
No. It's I Give It My All. I think it's called I Give It My All, which is he's dissing Hobson and he goes,
it's Give It All.
Give It All.
I Gave It All.
Something like that, yeah.
Yeah.
And then Sidekick when he dissed fucking Swizz. And then
Permanent Enemy as
Permanent
well.
Enemy.
When he went after all of Funk Volume.
Yeah, dude, like all that shit is fucking, just amazing.
Yeah, and like I said, I do feel bad for him because he's generally a very fucking good rapper.
And his storytelling too, dude. Like in the album, Welcome to the Show, if you listen to that from beginning to end, it's a whole fucking story.
It feels like you're actually at like a show because it's supposed to be a jester trying to please the audience, and he goes to like this whole storytelling, theatrics and stuff, and it's very very good. It's such a, like, every song obviously feels very very connected, and if you were to listen to it from beginning to end, you think it's one just giant fucking like live actual performance in an actual theater. Yeah, no, it's a good that guy, and he produces I believe all of his music as well.
Yeah, he does it all by himself. He's independent, and to be honest, like, he's fucking good. Like, he's really good. Yeah. The number one song that I loved from, and again, shout out to my cousin, the one that lives not with us, but here in our city. He was the one that introduced me to the Joker, and give what is it called? Give Me Your Eyes.
Yeah, Give Me Your Eyes.
That
Give me your eyes.
yeah that song is
amazing.
amazing. I fell in love with that song, and I started listening to all of his songs, and they were pretty good. Don't get me wrong, they were pretty good, and
Yeah.
awesome pick. That's
Yeah,
a good pick.
He's a fucking
Yeah.
an absolute fuck. I actually really wanted to buy his hat, the Jester hat.
Yeah,
That shit looks so dope.
yeah.
Next up is his good old friend Hobson. Hobson. He's pretty dope. I say his music lately has been they're right.
And the one thing the one reason I didn't put Hobson on there was because Hobson went from, I don't know, man. I don't know how to explain it. Like that fool was
I feel
just
like Hobson's prime music with like Hop Is Back, the Ill Mind series, and some other songs. Like
his L Minds. His L Minds were pretty good.
Yeah, and like I said, with Hop Is Back, like he has songs that they, for some reason, to me, those songs sound like true rap, like from the hippity hop to like they sound like real like rap music and shit. And I think with him also, like, I don't know what it is that, I mean, he's popular now. I would say he's popular, but I don't think he's like as big as like these other artists like Eminem and shit. But
no,
I mean, he
and you know what's
his,
crazy too? Going back with the Joker, in one of the songs, I forgot what song, but he goes, "What Hobson's doing, Eminem did 10 times in the past."
Yeah, that's Permanent Enemy.
What you're doing, Eminem did
10
years in the past, and 10 times better.
Yeah.
So Hobson was known as a Slim Shady clone.
Yeah.
Through the Joker's eyes, and kind of, not thinking about it, kind of, but Hobson has his own little thing, and dude, Hobson, when it comes to the El Mine series.
That is peak writing. Dude.
Oh,
that
dude,
shit is
obviously
amazing.
How You Like Me Now too. That's the first song I listened by Hobson. How You Like Me Now.
Dude, just thinking about the Illmeisters give me chills, especially 7 and 8. I feel like 7, or also the one with was it 5 or 6 where he talks about his friend Odin.
That's 6.
Yeah, 6, 7, and 8 are like they're in my opinion they're like the best ones, but they're just so fucking good because
that's why I said like he's kind of like. He went through phases. He was very like, I'm gonna sell my soul type shit, and then he was like, no, I don't, and then he's like, I believe in God. Then he's like, no, I don't, and it's like that's what El Mind 7 is about.
Yeah,
it's
El Mind 7.
that
That when you hear that,
not believing in God and stuff, which is a good point of view. Don't get me wrong.
And it's also just kind of him losing faith in him.
Yeah,
too.
exactly.
And
then
when you hear those last parts where he's like, oh my god, just think about it. He's like, I'm fucking done. He's like, I'm gonna live my life. I'm gonna live the way my life is living. I'm not having fun. If you really care for me, prove that I need to live carefully. Cause he's like, and some other shit. And then he goes, we are you and you're us. Stop playing games.
Yeah.
And I'm like, holy fuck. And then, like I said, like it's like he's trying hard to like believe in that, in God and all that stuff. But he's just kind of like losing faith in him.
Yeah.
And it's just kind of like it's so fucking good. And then with Illmind 8, when he talks about leaving Funk Volume. Like it's so crazy because you can hear it just be like, yeah, it's a good song, whatever. But when you really look deep into it, he's talking about how like him and everybody else are being treated unfairly.
Mm-hmm.
How he's not getting his fair pay of the buck, and other different things. And just like the last like audio dialogue, I don't know if it's
I actually never listened to El Mind 8.
It's so fucking good. But like the last like dialogue with a song, where it's like a narrator talking about like people in your ring and all this other shit. And then there's just like the last few sentences that just hit so fucking hard where the narrator says, if you don't get rid of the wrong friends, you will never meet the right friends.
Yep.
And it's just so fucking amazing.
Yep.
And like I said, like the El Bind series is just so fucking good. And even though the music videos to them are well fucking directed and shit.
Yeah.
And then like I said, him and the Joker obviously like, they're very, very good rappers. It's just that one got the fucking unfortunate end of the stick. And then my last one, which the Joker's actually, what the fuck is the word? Affiliated with, in a way, low key. Probably a even more underrated rapper than the Joker, but people fucking can decide whether or not they like him or not, because he does horrorcore.
Do you know Loki? Yeah, Loki. I'm not really a fan of.
He did horrorcore for a while. I listened to him a lot during COD Ghost as well, and his music during like from way back when. I mean, he does music now, but I don't think it hits the same. But his music is very good. Far Away is probably my favorite song out of it. It's kind of like this. What the fuck is that shit? It's like a melancholic type of song. And there's other songs too from, I call it the Devil Tree album, because the Devil Tree is obviously another good song that he made. And there are some other songs that he's done that are, I would say, very good, but it's a very few select. I wanted to make this last row kind of like about rappers, but I wanted to put Eminem on there, but I don't know. I wanted to put Tech Nine as well, but I just couldn't. I just felt like these three were probably like my favorite to listen to at that time.
Yeah.
And yes, like you said to yours, it's very fucking different.
It's very different than compared to mine. Different. I'll tell you that right now.
And then that concludes my fucking 3x3 for music. 31138, Michael J. Jackson.
Michael J. Jackson.
Skrillex, Metallica, Ghost, Baby Boy Sleep Token, The Joker, Hobson, and Low Key.
Yeah,
and then, next up, this is gonna be a fat ass video, but if you want, we could cut it to 2 parts. The video games and shit.
We'll do the video games. We'll do it. I think we have time. I mean, fucking, you're the one editing this video.
Like I said, we can cut into 2 videos. They're making.
I just hope I have enough space on my phone. Shit. Let me start.
Yeah.
You started off. You started off. I did the other one.
My 3x3 for video games is something. I say.
Now, are these in order or no?
No, they're not in order.
No.
First off.
Oh shit, my fault. G, my fault.
That's fine. My first one is Rayman Origins. From the PS Vita.
Yeah, I remember. That's the first game you got.
PS Vita.
On
and
the PS
Vita. It also
Vita.
came out on PS3, I believe. It came out on other platforms.
It was everywhere.
And Rayman Origins, I got it with the PSP. Another family member of mine bought the PS Vita. And I remember getting that. It came with that game specifically. And, oh my God, it was so good. I never finished the whole story. But, man, it was such a fun, like, 2D, 3D game. It was just so fucking fun as I was getting footage for this game, I was like, man, like the fucking like soundtrack, it brought back a lot of memories.
I think there's like a whole series of Rayman Origins, or Rayman, but I never really got into it. I do remember playing that game just because when you got the PS Vita for Christmas, which is funny when you still believed in fucking Santa Claus, which was like what 2 years ago, when you still believed in Santa Claus. Your dad was like, oh, like, let's go buy it for him. I don't know what he wants, whatever. Fucking ask Santa for it.
And that was the intro to it's an inside joke, but the massive titties. I found this fucker Googling and shit. Quick story time.
No. Hold on, wait, we're not gonna talk about that. Hold on, stop.
Come on. Okay, another time then. Another story time.
Another story time.
And then, but like the PS Vita, man.
No, it's good, man. No.
There's so many PS Vita games that were so fucking amazing, dude. One game, there's a lot of them. I wanted to put Wipeout 2048, Call of Duty Classified.
I never really liked that game.
I also wanted to put PlayStation Battle Royale
All Stars, yeah.
I believe there was probably some other ones up there. Oh,
Unit 13. That's the one we had.
Resistance, the fucking firefighter one.
Yeah, Resistant Burning Skies. That was a good. That was actually. You know what? That's crazy, because that game was actually. I think it was on the PC, bro.
It was a fun.
It's on Steam.
Game.
It's on Steam.
It's such a. And I even bought it. I was like, this game has to be bought. What the fuck are you doing?
Just muting those just in case.
Oh, and yeah, that game is a fucking amazing. There's. I wanted to put so many of them on here, and then these next ones. It's a very. You can tell what genre of games I very much enjoyed playing. Next is MX versus ATV, the greatest racing game of all racing series of all time.
Which one was it? The one for the PS2?
The second one is Reflex, which is on the PSP.
Oh, okay.
And that game, man, just the fucking, oh my God, just the literal fucking cover. That shit brings back so many mememories.
Oh, I do remember that.
And just like the little disc of it, the little disc that you get from the PSPs.
Which is crazy because honestly,
it felt like you're loading a gun though. You just fucking click that bitch open.
Yeah, which is crazy because, I never really played Reflex.
I played
But
that
I
shit.
did play MX versus ATV Unleashed.
Yeah,
We had that one. Well, for the PS2, I think.
PS2, yeah.
PS2, PS3, and dude, I played the fuck out of that game.
Hell yeah. And then Reflex, like, it was such an amazing game, man.
You honestly could have put those two together, and it could have saved you a free spot.
No, I just had to fucking put these like next to each other.
Gosh.
But the PSP Reflex was such an amazing game, and I think I even bought a memory card for it because I think I needed space for it.
Yeah.
And it was like a megabyte one. It wasn't even a gigabyte.
Yeah.
For the PSP. And I was like, fuck, this is just such a good game. I needed to have, and it was still to this day. It's probably one of my favorite.
Oh shit, my fault.
Like one of my favorite, racing games of all time. But some of these can be fucking put up there as well to battle with it. And then third is MX versus ATV Unleashed on the PS2.
Yeah.
And it's just Headstrong. It's like,
which is that was crazy because they had that. That's a one-hit wonder.
Hell yeah. And then I remember this game specifically because with that song, for some reason for me, it would always be playing when I would race the monster truck. But like it
was on a loop. I think it was in a loop, but yeah, no, that
and it was
yeah,
cool because I hadn't realized, but that game had like an open world type shit to it too.
Mm-hmm. It was way different than any other MX.
And it was so dope because like you can obviously race other fucking other bosses.
You had like a monster truck, then you had like a.
Wasn't there a helicopter in there at one time?
Yeah, there was a helicopter, dude. I don't remember, but that game just brings me back.
Hell yeah, with the fucking I just, like I said, specifically picked up like some gameplays of this shit with the fucking boom across the map glitch. Like we just raced to the mountain, I just like the sound effect that shit make. It sounds like an actual fucking bomb going off. Oh yeah, that game was awesome. I remember more of Reflex than I do Unleashed.
Which is wild.
I don't know why, but I do remember a lot of both games, but I feel like they're intertwined with each other, obviously because they're fucking so similar. But those two are just...
That's what I'm telling you. You could have put those two together.
Like those two games, I'm very much sure that they got me so much into these racing games. And then the fourth spot, Burnout Legends.
I remember that game.
That PSP game as well was so
Which
fucking
is funny
fun.
because that reminds me for the on the last episode, or the one with Christian. You know how we were talking about smiling friends?
Yeah.
There's a episode where Alan has to get the paper clips, which is the same episode where he goes, "What the fuck?" He runs into his landlord, and then he goes, "Oh, hey, Mr. Landlord." And he goes, "Alan, fancy seeing you around here." He's like, "I was wondering if you wanted to come over and smoke some weed and drink some Diet Pepsi and play Burnout 2 for the PS2.
Burnout 2.
Yeah.
The Burnout Legends, man, that fucking game was so amazing because the only thing I remember from that game is the I forgot what the game was called. I think it's called Crash Mode, where you just where it's like you start like at a waypoint. And you just fucking go as fast as you can and just crash into a shit ton of cars and get a fuck ton of like XP out of it. And it was just so cool, like, because I enjoyed just fucking up other bots and shit.
Dude, it was
they
don't make games like they used to no more.
Like those
back
games
in the day, they used to make
man.
games where people could play them and enjoy them.
Yeah.
Now, which is crazy because I think does Activision own EA? No, huh?
Maybe I wouldn't fucking know.
I don't know, but back in the day, they used to make games for the gamers. Now they just do it about money.
Yeah.
You know, they don't focus on single player story games anymore.
Yeah, and
which is insane.
Like even if these racing games had no storyline to them, they were just so fucking
exactly.
fun to play.
They made fun games.
Yeah, and I feel like this is why I'm so competitive as well with like I wouldn't say any game, but just competitive in general. Is because these racing games were like that last lap, man. You're in fourth place. The motherfuckers are about to get to first. You're about to finish the lap. You just fucking lock in on that shit. And it was just so fun. And I feel like this next one might just be the greatest, my personal favorite. It's hard to say favorite game of all time. Might just be my favorite game, but definitely my favorite racing game of all time. MotorStorm Pacific Rift,
which is crazy because that game is
fucking 3.
That game was trash.
I fucking love that.
I hated that game.
That game was so fucking fun, dude. And there's gameplay from like the cutscenes and the movie scenes. And oh my god, and just seeing like the fucking planes like carrying the animals and the trucks and shit.
Yeah.
And like motherfuckers like going down like the fucking volcanic fucking shits and stuff. And just seeing, and I specifically remember the map on the volcano.
Yeah.
And seeing and on the jungle as well. Like just there are so many options to choose from.
That game was good. I do remember when we first got the PS3.
I fucking enjoyed that game.
That was
bro.
one of the games that we got with it because I think it came with the PS3 or something like that. But it wasn't. It was not. I'm more of a shooter. But those games, it was okay. It wasn't like I need to play it. I need to play it. No, it wasn't like that. For me at least.
Oh my god, it was such a fun game to play, dude. Like just it's so action packed and it's just really fucking fun. I very much enjoyed that game. And then my next game, another PSP. Yeah, another PSP game.
Which one was it?
Flat Out Ultimate Carnage.
I barely remember that game.
It's the one where you drive, because this is the only thing I remember about it too, where you drive and then you launch yourself like a ragdoll into like the fence.
Oh yeah,
that one.
We had that as a demo on the PSP. You're right.
Oh, that was a demo.
It was a demo. I never got the chance to buy the full game.
Let me tell you something.
I wanted it.
It
was such a good game.
Because I don't know. We never talked about this on the podcast, but like these games, a lot of them also had like DLC packs and shit. Like especially like the COD series, like Modern Warfare 2 and 3. I honestly didn't even know they had DLC packs and shit. And also because I told you one time I was like, bro, we were so broke back then. Like motherfuckers like, nah, just get the regular game. And even demos were still fun as fuck to play with.
But see, that's what I'm saying though. Like back in the day, they made fun games. They don't make them like they used to anymore. And it's insane because now you look at some games and it's like you have games like Call of Duty, right? Which is one of the biggest, which literally copy and paste. And now you're more focused on the Warzone shit and the free for all battle royale stuff, which is crazy because everyone seems that they got away from that. They don't do battle royale games anymore. And it's like now it's just more on some different shit. And it's like they don't make games like they used to anymore.
Yeah.
And I'll tell you what, like back in the day, Call of Duty, Black Ops, Modern Warfare 2, Modern Warfare 3, Black Ops 2, Black Ops 3. And then even World War 2, the campaigns in those games were amazing. The single player aspect of those games were amazing. Now they just focus on the money. You know what I'm saying? Yes, on the battle passes and shit.
Yeah. And like I said, with Flat Out, even if I actually thought it was the full game.
No, it was a demo.
But even as a demo, it was still such a fun fucking game to play. Like it was also the same as like the crashing mechanics as well, and it was just like that one song that would always play. It's like "Here Comes Revolution," and yeah.
I don't remember most of it. I do remember.
You don't remember like the main song. I don't know. I got my daughter's there.
I think I always played it with the volume down because I used to play when you used to be asleep.
Oh, okay. But yeah, that game was so much fucking fun and shit. Just the fucking ragdoll aspects of it, and even I would just look at like other gameplays of it, like back then, just be like full gameplay and shit, and just watch it like endlessly. Just it's so fucking good.
Yeah, man.
Another PSP game. I realized there's 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, 4 PSP games on this page. No, 3. I love this one so much. Tom Clancy's Rainbow Six Vegas.
I remember that.
That game, man.
I remember that.
I fucking love that fucking game so much on the PSP. It was probably the one game that got me into shooters, probably. Even though I wouldn't say the story was all right, there was just something about like the gameplay, even though it's like wonky and shit. The gameplay was just so fucking amazing. And it was funny because there's like no music to it at all. It's just quiet. Get the fucking mission done. There's no music like fucking.
Yeah, it was again a fun game.
It was just like it was such a simple, no music, just fucking play the game and have some fun. Yeah. And that game is just so fucking amazing because I see gameplay of it again.
Yeah.
And just like certain missions bring back so many memories.
There's one. I don't think do you have it on here? You don't.
Which one was it?
But it was it was a game for the PS. I think it was a PSP.
Was it the Dark Siphon one?
Yes, that one.
Yeah, I wanted to put that game on here, and it was between either that one or Tom Clancy. But I was like, Dark Siphon is good. It's just that what carried it a lot for me, like I really enjoyed it because of the weapon styles and shit. I just wanted to get for like the exclusive weapons that are still hard as fuck to find and shit. But with Tom Clancy, I was like, it's just like seeing like the mini cut scenes, these fucking boo boo ass fucking graphics and shit. It was
for their time, it was considered good.
I'm like,
graphics.
This is the greatest shooter of all time. This is like some fucking
Rainbow Six, or what is it? Rainbow Six Vegas. That game was pretty good. I remember playing that game. It was pretty good.
And seeing like the opening cut scenes and all this other shit from like the casinos, it's just so. That shit was peak shooter for me. and it's all in third person. I think it's a mix between third person and first person. And just seeing like these missions and stuff, I was like, what the fuck was the main character's name? It's like, we gotta get extra backfill. And there's, like I said, there's no music to it, which I for some reason am like, that's so like niche. It's like there's no music in any gameplay at all. It's just fucking gunshots and shit going off.
Yeah, but
and probably the only COD. I'm surprised they didn't put any other COD game.
Yeah,
on
I'm
here.
surprised either. It's crazy.
Modern Warfare 3, Call of Duty, greatest fucking Modern
You know
Warfare
what's crazy?
game
A lot of
all
people say
time.
that game is absolute trash, and they
They're
will
wrong.
fuck themselves.
No, that game is fucking amazing.
That game is probably, in my opinion, it's the top 3 best Call of Duties of all time.
Modern Warfare 3, man. Let me tell you something. That game is a fucking amazing, man. Like you said last episode or the episode before that, it's literally our fucking childhood.
It is. Yeah.
Because survival, bro. Oh man, if OGs out there, leave a fat fucking comment on how you took out the juggernauts. Because we had a specific solution. The first one was always like, yeah, we could like take it out. When 2 of them bitches came out, we got to train them like a zombies and shit.
We would train them, and one of us would buy a predator missile and just take those sons of bitches out.
Group them up.
Yeah.
I gotta fucking take
You
them
be
out.
the distraction. Oh, we gotta do our prepubescent voice. You be the distraction. Get him.
Yeah, and then we would always play on one fucking map.
Yeah, it was the first map because that was like the easiest map.
It was the easiest one.
But,
it was the only one we knew how to actually camp it out and shit.
Yeah, it was the easy map. but yeah, Modern Warfare 3, dude, and not even just the survival, just the story in general and the way that
campaign mission is
way that it was, dude.
That campaign is fucking amazing. There's pain in it.
I personally never played the campaign, but I will tell you this: when it comes to the multiplayer, just specialist.
Oh
Having
my
the
God,
specialist
yes,
bonus, hearing
It was
specialist bonus achieved.
dude.
Dude,
That gave you a boner, bro. It was so hard for me because I was like, because they gave you 3 classes of kill streaks, no 2, but then the specialist perks. It was so hard because you're like, damn, these 2 have they have good kill streaks and shit, but you can only pick from one category.
And you see, back in the day, Call of Duty, it was a lot. It was, if you think about it, it was only 7 kills if you had a hardline, 8 kills to get your specialist. Only 8 kills or 7 kills, depending on if you had a line or not, to get your specialist bonus. Back in the day, it was a lot harder.
That shit was fucking.
Think about it.
You
it's
know how
only
nerve-wracking it was to be on your 7th or 6th kill, and you're like,
since there was no skill-based matchmaking, it was either you're gonna get a good game, meaning you're the one that's gonna be fucking killing motherfuckers, or you're gonna be put up against people who were, back when prestige mattered, they're gonna be like prestige 7, 8, 9, 10,
So
and they're gonna whoop your ass. It's like it was never like, oh, I did shit that game, so this game's gonna be good. No, it was either you could have a shit game, good game, shit game, so on and so forth.
Yeah.
Or you could be a good game, good game, good game, good game, shit game, good game.
Yeah.
It all depended on connectivity, when connection was key. And
the
also
lobby, too.
depending on your skill. If you wanted these motherfuckers to whoop your ass, you would use a gay gun. Excuse me. Not that there's anything wrong with
The
that.
gay gun.
You could use a gun that's not the meta. Let me put that. Or you could use a try-hard gun, which was back in the day when people actually tried hard.
The ACR, the
ACR,
MP7.
MP7, the the PP1, the PP9. What is it? PP1000,
yeah,
something like that.
And then the snipers as well. What
and the
fuck?
snipers,
MSR.
Yeah, exactly. It all depended on your skill, how you were, not based on the skill gap that there was already embedded in there, but. I don't know. Anyway, continue with your number 9 spot, bro. Before I get angry.
Okay. Yeah, but and with the campaign for Modern Warfare 3, dude.
Fuck Call of Duty, bro.
It was so fucking. The Modern Warfare campaign series, I'm not going to put in 2019 because I didn't give a fuck about that campaign mission. But the Call of Duty 4, MW2, and MW3, the greatest campaign. I'm going to say it's way better than fucking the Black Ops campaign.
Yeah, I think the Black Ops campaign.
The Black Ops 2 had fucking 10, 20 different endings and shit.
Yeah, they were just milking it, bro.
And and with the Modern Warfare 3 ending, oh my god, that shit breaks my fucking heart. My boy, fuck was his name?
Soap? No,
it wasn't Soap. It was the military dudes. Fucking when we were rescuing the president from the fucking wells and the drilling holes, he's like, no, you guys gotta go, get out, and he's like, oh my god, I'm gonna cry. And then fucking Pride's like, we need to get back down there. And then he's like, come in.
I think it was Soap.
No, Soap died earlier in the shit. We goes, Yuri knows Makarov.
Oh.
And what? It wasn't Omega or Delta. It was like the military guys, and oh my god, that fucking whole campaign mission, dude. Like I could watch. Shout out to my boy John. We would watch like the campaign missions in 4K, like no voiceover, in class during the finals, our finals, and we just fucking watch it. Just bro, this part's so fucking sad, dude. And we'd be like, oh my god, and then fucking Ghost died, dude. That mission, man, fuck you, Shepard.
The only good thing that came out about these new Modern Warfare series is that one song, that Hispanic song, what's it called? Banda MS made. Soy el 141 y aquí voy.
From what?
From Banda MS.
And where is it?
It's in I think it was Call of Duty Modern Warfare.
I can't even fucking
If not, it was Modern Warfare 2, the 2020, whatever. But anyway, yeah. Anyway, continue.
And then my last one for the PS Vita duo, it's my boy Unit 13.
Which is crazy. Again, we never got the full game. It was just a demo.
It was just a demo, and it was so fun.
And it was good.
It was a fucking amazing demo. I feel like there's so many games out there that are they even demos anymore?
They don't do demos, no. I don't think so.
Probably no. I guess not. But that game as a demo, oh my god, it's so fucking amazing. No, we never bought the full game. I think we did.
Did we?
Yeah, I think we ended up buying the whole game.
I don't.
Because I remember the little disc too. Yeah. We did. Yeah, I remember very vividly buying the whole fucking game.
Which is crazy because we don't even know where that shit's at anymore.
I don't even know. You know where I think it's at? I still regret it to this very fucking day. I traded it way back in 4th grade.
For what, dude?
For All Stars. For PlayStation All Stars, a battle royale.
You're fucking.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Wait, no. It was either that game or Call of Duty Declassified. It was one of those two games I traded it for.
We bought Declassified.
Yes, we kept that one. Yeah, I traded Unit 13 for that shit.
You're fucking
dude. With that white boy Jake. Hopefully you still have it. I know you don't, but fuck it. Yeah, I traded for that shit. I don't know why. I just fucking wanted to. And there was another kid in class that had a PS Vita as well. His name was Juan.
You know how fucking hard it took me to fucking convince your parents to buy you that shit?
Thank you.
And then you're fucking trading it and shit?
Let's do that shit. I don't know, man.
Matter of fact, now you owe me money.
Fuck you. It came out of your pockets?
Pretty much.
Back then?
Anyway, continue, bro.
Fucking bitch.
Hurry up.
Your fucking bitch ass motherfucker. Yeah, Unit 13, absolute fucking amazing game.
It was good. I don't remember. I don't remember most of it. I do remember the demo. It was pretty good.
I wanted to either put Unit 13, Wipeout 2048, or Resistance 13. I believe it's called
Resistance Burning Skies.
Resistance Burning Skies.
That game right there.
I wanted to put one of those two games, but oh my god, I just could not fucking come up with one.
We also bought Burning Skies, the Resistance game. I think I bought that game.
Oh yeah, that one in Call of Duty Declassified as well.
Yeah, I think I bought the full game for those, and they were pretty good. But
fucking amazing game,
yeah,
that shit, dude.
They don't make games like they used to anymore.
Yeah.
But anyway, recap it.
Number 1, Rayman Origins.
No, again, are these in order or
no? No. Just Rayman Origins, MX vs AT Reflex, MX vs ATV Unleashed, Burnout Legends, Motorstorm Pacific Rift. I fucking love that game. Flat Out Ultimate Carnage, Tom Clancy's Rainbow Six Vegas, Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3, absolute fucking delightful. And Unit 13, game. Dude, Unit 13.
That's insane.
And then your list, fucking.
My list is again very different than most.
I was surprised you didn't put what was it, Black Ops 2 on there, bro.
I know.
Or Black Ops 1 even.
But these are in order, and I will explain it in my point of view on why they're in order. And so yeah, so here are my top 9 video games. Mine are in order. Mine aren't like Lord Squid's, where it's just in no particular order. Mine are in order, from the best to the best, but from 1 to 9. So starting off, my number 1. I've talked about this multiple times, multiple fucking times. Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2, the original, the 2009 one. The one with the original Infinity Ward. That game, in my opinion, is hands down the best Call of Duty of all time, which is crazy because I actually started Call of Duty with Black Ops, the first one. But one of my friends, one of my neighbors, had Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2. Your mic is muted.
Before we continue, I actually wanted to put the Ben 10 PSP game on there as well.
I do remember that game. Yeah, yeah,
That fucking boy CC.
yeah. Shout out to the homie CC. I don't think he watches this,
Hope
but
we're alive.
but yeah. Modern Warfare 2009, the original. And again, fuck Activision for putting the cease and desist. They're fucking retarded for that. Which is crazy. Did you know they only did it because they were afraid it was gonna impact Call of Duty Black Ops 6 sales?
Are you serious?
Yeah, that's the only reason they did it.
Oh my.
Because they were scared it was gonna impact the Call of Duty Black Ops 6 sales in open beta and the beta.
I fucking hate this.
But yeah, anyway, Black Ops, or excuse me, Modern Warfare 2, the 2009 version, the original Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 is my number one spot.
Intervention.
Because of the intervention, and not only because of that, because it's just the way that it was, like the gameplay, everything, the voice announcers, when you used to play Captain Price, Team Deathmatch, or Spetnaz, I think it was called, the other one.
Spetnaz.
And then you have fucking the announcements, friendly AC-130 above, or you had the ones that were like enemy AC-130. Or when they called it the tactical nuke, enemy tactical nuke, it's over. It's like, just doing that gives you fucking chills.
When you were to hear that shit, you just be like, just put the fucking controller down. And also, remember NW3, in the years we played that game, you only recorded one Moab, and you never got to call it in.
Yeah, no, actually, I recorded 2 Moabs.
Oh shit, really?
Yeah, or 3. I think I had 3.
Because I was with this fucker.
And
when
see,
he
again,
and I remember the map as well. I remember the map.
And when it comes to it, dude, look, with Modern Warfare 2, it was only 25 kills with your kill streaks counting. So if you had the Harriers, AC-130, and Nuke, you could get that shit within like 7 kills. Once you got your Harriers, it was over. Now, I didn't play Modern Warfare 2 in its prime. I never did. Modern Warfare 3, I played it in its prime. And I'll tell you this again. That's how you know you were good. If you were matched up with people who were fucking, 10, 11, because I think they had like 20 prestiges in Modern Warfare 2, Modern Warfare 3.
15 or 20.
I think they had 10 in the beginning. After the prime, they added more prestiges, but in the beginning, I think they only had 10 prestiges.
If you saw motherfuckers with like the silver skull and like the fucking gold spikes, you're like, that's the motherfucker we gotta watch out for.
Back when prestige mattered, if you were prestige, and back in the day, you were like, holy fuck, okay, I'm going up against someone who's really good. Yep. But anyway, that was how you could say you're good. When you're with people who were prestige like 7, 8, 9, and you're barely like prestige 1, and you're calling in a fucking Moab, and mind you, in Modern Warfare 3, it was only gun kills.
Yeah,
25, or was it 25 or 30 gun kills? I don't remember.
It was 24, right? 24, 25.
24, 25 around there. Gun kills. And again, once you got your specialist bonus, it was like, it's over. That's how you know you were good. That's how you know. And those games where you're like, you're on a fucking roll, and then once you hear that little ting ting, that Moab pop up.
No, once you see like the fucking little the little Moab and the sound effect it comes with.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Like,
ding, ding.
Holy dude, those last, when you're like on like the first 10 might be like, yeah, whatever. When you get to like the last 5 or 7 kills, that's when you're like, even just a single little hit mark on you, you gotta take cover, bro. I don't give a fuck.
But that's what I'm saying.
You gotta camp it out at that point.
That's what I'm saying. If you had your specialist,
it's a pussy move, but you gotta camp it out.
But that's how you know, like, you were on a good one, dude. Like, if you were just like consistently like on a roll, and it's like, I miss those days so much. And
I almost got a Moab on Infected, which is
that was my first Moab Infected.
On Infected, and I had the Akimbo
FMJ9s,
the FMJ9s, and I was on 24, and I think it was 25 kills. I was on my 24th kill, and so he just goes on a throwing knife, and I was like, I was this close to fucking breaking the PS3.
It was that dude. I just miss those days so much.
Next up, brother.
Number 2. This might be a little controversial, but the God of War 4, the one where he's older. It was just called God of War. If the homie Lord is editing it, you'll see pictures on the screen. But God of War. I mean, I only played God of War, Chains of Olympus, the old games, and God of War 3.
I'm more surprised you didn't put that on.
And I'll tell you what, that those games were good, but the story for fucking God of War, with Atreus and stuff, it's just absolutely amazing.
Yeah.
And I'm kind of surprised I didn't put Ragnarok on there, but that God of War game was amazing. I bought that game the date that it came out. And I almost bought a PS5 for the Ragnarok because I wanted to play Ragnarok on the PS5, but I ended up buying it on PS4. But that game in itself was pretty good. And then the fact that they kind of surprised you. It's an old game, so I'm not gonna say spoilers, but they surprised you when you get your fucking Blades of Hades back.
Oh, you do?
Yeah,
oh, you do.
remember? So he has the axe, but then like he has to get the Blades of Hades back. Not Hades. What's his name?
The war guy.
Ares, not Hades.
Ares.
Dumbass.
He's in the
Ares.
fucking underworld, dude.
Is it Ares? Is it Ares the God of War? Well,
think it
whatever.
is.
The Blades of Chaos. That's what they're fucking called.
Chaos.
The Blades of Chaos.
I was gonna say there's a lot of Ares.
Yeah. So when you
cool
get
enough.
back your Blades of Chaos, it's fucking amazing. I can't really say much about that. What I will say about this next one, though, is it should have been my number 2. I don't know why I made it
It should
number
have
3.
been your number 1, honestly.
Honestly, I should have, but it's a no-brainer. The original Red Dead Redemption. That game, dude, I played so much.
I remember this
played
fucker
so
being a
much.
sweat on online as well.
Dude, I remember, and I played it back in its prime, and I got to I want to say like 5th Prestige. That's when Rockstar used to know how to make multiplayer games. Now it's just all about
They didn't have prestiges.
stupid shit. They did.
Oh, they did.
They
Oh, shit, I
did.
didn't know
They
that.
had prestiges. I think they had like 9 or 10. But I just loved it, the multiplayer aspect, but not even just focusing on the multiplayer, the single player, dude. The story with John Marston, absolutely fucking phenomenal. In my opinion, it is way better than any GTA. And just, dude, just the gameplay itself, and just the soundtracks, and just listening to that, and oh my god, dude, like thinking about it just makes me want to cry, because I played that game back in my middle school days. Back when, I used to be happy. But back when, things were a lot better. Like, when we took this game for granted. I'll tell you that right now. A lot of us took it for granted. And I'll tell you right now, they released it on the Wii, on the Switch. And I had to buy it. I bought it and I replayed it because it's that fucking good. It's that fucking good. I absolutely love it. I will play it over and over and over and over again without getting tired. And
It's
I
hard
should have.
and it's hard to find a game like that nowadays, or like
It is.
at least now, yeah, and like nowadays to find a game where it doesn't matter if you replayed it 100 times, it's still a fucking amazing. You don't skip any cutscenes.
Exactly.
And
Here's the difference between companies with Activision and with Rockstar. Rockstar focuses a lot on their single player aspect. Yeah, they're focused a lot now on the GTA Online or whatever, but they released Red Dead Redemption 2. Red Dead Redemption 2, absolutely fucking phenomenal.
Amazing.
Absolutely amazing. The only reason it's not on this list is because Red Dead Redemption it's gonna take my fucking it takes my heart, because I do remember, funny enough, your dad was the one that bought me that game, and he bought it for me like 2 or 3 times because I used to play it so much. The disc would get scratched.
Man, that would be such a heartbreak when you put it in,
yep.
and it goes, disc is unrecognized. You're like,
so I bought, and then Undead Nightmare. Let's not forget about Undead Nightmare.
Undead Nightmare.
Absolutely fucking amazing. Rockstar hands down. If they remastered, they don't even have to remake it. They just remaster it. Better graphics, better everything. I would buy it. Matter of fact, they didn't even remaster it. They just imported it to the fucking Switch, and I bought it. I bought that shit for like $60, I think it was, or like $40 or something like that.
And it was
I bought it
worth
without hesitation because it's that fucking good. It's that good. Like it was so fucking good, dude. Like it should have been my number 1, but Modern Warfare 2 is my number 1 just because it has a little special place in my heart.
And that online looked really fun. I never played it, but the online looked so fun.
Shout out to I'm not gonna say her name, but she knows who she is. She was my first girlfriend at the time.
Oh,
Shout out to this homegirl, bro. I told her, because I told her, I was like, you know what, this was from our middle school days, and I told her, I was like, oh, there's this game that I really want. It's called Modern Warfare 2. I was like, but I don't think I have enough money to buy it. Our anniversary comes, homegirl buys me Modern Warfare 2, bro. I should have wifed her up, dude. I don't think she watches these episodes, but if she knows who she is.
Fuck this bitch.
But yeah, coming in at number 4, is GTA San Andreas.
Yeah.
San Andreas could have been up there higher, but it's not, just due to the fact that it's honestly good, but it's not better than the first 3, in my opinion. What can I say about GTA San Andreas? Shout out to the homie Georgie from Lina Personal. That fool, his brother used to have San Andreas, and I bought it because of him. My brother ended up buying it for me, but
let's also not forget this is when cheat codes.
Yes, when you had to write down cheat codes. I remember I had a whole bunch of fucking cheat codes of that, and then I used to play it so much. Like my mom used to be so fucking pissed off because I would spend every Saturday, Sunday, from 6 a.m. to fucking 10 o'clock at night just playing San Andreas.
Man,
it's a fun game. I love San Andreas.
Yeah.
Again, if they remastered it, like an actual remastered, I would just buy it hands down. It's that fucking good. And speaking of fucking good, coming in at number 5, Bully, the Rockstar game Bully.
Such an amazing soundtrack.
The soundtrack and the gameplay on that was phenomenal. I don't even know how I got that game in the first place. I don't even remember, but that game was absolutely fucking amazing. And then coming in at number 6, funny enough, oh shit, fuck. Here, click on it. I'm not trying to see your explicit pictures.
There we go.
Coming in at number 6, it is Burnout Legends.
Yeah.
Which is crazy. Should have been Burnout 2 for the PS2. But it's Burnout Legends. What can I say about the game? That game, we had it on the PS3, I think.
PSP.
Oh, PSP. There you go. The PlayStation Portable.
What's wrong with this guy?
Because we had one. I think it was for the PSP. But that game was just absolutely amazing. Like he was saying, when it comes to the one where you just have to crash, it's fucking. They don't make games like they used to no more, man. And then another game for the PSP, which is actually the only game of this franchise that I've ever played, Metal Gear Peace Walker.
Yup.
We actually, again, he wanted a PSP for Christmas, and I convinced his dad to get him one. And I remember the guy at GameStop. I don't know his name. I don't remember his name. But we were younger, and I was like, "Hey, you guys have a PlayStation Portable, a PSP?" He was like, "Yeah, we only have one edition though. It's the Metal Gear edition. It's green, whatever." I don't even think this will play the game, but
no, I didn't.
I was like, "Yeah, let's just get it, whatever." And then like, you know how kids are. I was like, "I'll get it. I'll play it, whatever." And we got it, and it was a super green just version of the PSP with Metal Gear,
like military green,
Metal Gear Solid, or excuse me, Metal Gear Peace Walker. Metal Gear Solid Peace Walker. And I played the fuck out of that game, dude.
How the fuck did you jailbreak a fucking PSP, dude?
Which is crazy because if you look on this
channel,
on this channel and you scroll, that's the most viewed video that I have.
Crazy.
How to jailbreak a PSP, which is it was crazy because even just for this game, I would fucking get another PSP. This game was fucking phenomenal.
Fuck yeah, dude.
It's the only game I played out of the Metal Gear Solid series. And I played the ever living fuck out of this game. And I mean the ever living fuck. It was so bad. The only fucking thing I hated was I wasn't able to get the bandana.
Oof.
Which I think would give you unlimited ammo.
Aw, damn.
And I was never able to get it legitimately.
Trash. Fucking trash.
It was bad, bro. Yeah, it was bad. So yeah, that's my number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. My number 8, it's an old game for an old system for the Nintendo 64 actually, Pokemon Stadium. Shout out to my brother if you ever watch. I don't think he watches this.
The biggest fucking right fielder of all time. I was like, what the fuck? You played Pokemon shits like that?
I don't play Pokemon like that, but this game it's the only Pokemon game I've ever played. Because my brother had a Nintendo 64. I remember when we first moved over here. My brother had a Nintendo 64, and he had a whole bunch of games. But the one that caught my eye was Pokemon Stadium. And I remember again, I used to play the ever living fuck out of that. That game, it's up there only because it's on this one because of nostalgia reasons. And my number 9, which is absolutely fucking insane. I don't know why I put this at number 9. I should have put it higher.
Yeah.
I should have put it higher, but it's Resident Evil 4, the original one, the 2004 one. I think it's 2004. This game, ladies and gentlemen, it should have been my number 1. Matter of fact, it should have been Hold on, leave it here because I'm gonna recap it. It should have been higher than it is, but this game I remember it was on my birthday. I think it was like my 13th, 14th birthday when my brother was like, "Let's go buy you a game." I was like, "All right."
That game, that game was so fucking fucked up.
He was like, "Let's go buy you a game for your birthday." I was like, "All right, fuck it, let's go." We go to Walmart back when Walmart had the fucking video game TVs and stuff like that.
Don't get me started.
And so he goes, "I think you'll like this game." I was like, "What the fuck is a Resident Evil?" And I was like, "No, I don't want that game." And he goes, "No, you want it. You want it. I know you do." So I was like, "You came over here to buy you a game, not buy me a game."
Yeah.
So I remember the first day, dude. The first night that we bought it, we stayed up to like 3 a.m. playing that game. And then I started playing it, and man, like, dude, just the whole morirás vivir, morirás vivir, and then the fucking regenerators.
I fucking hated those things. I hated those things. It was so I still do, and I never even played this game, and just seeing those fuckers not only gave me nightmares. Yeah, I just didn't want to be in the room with y'all motherfuckers when I heard that shit.
That game, dude, I don't know why the fuck it's number 9. It should have been higher, but that game brings back so many memories, and in my opinion, hands down, it is one of the best, if not the best, Resident Evil game of all time.
Oh yeah.
I'm so fucking glad they remade it.
Oh,
the remake is good, but nothing beats the original.
Mm-hmm.
The only good thing about the remake is
Ada Wong.
Ada Wong, bro. Is the what's it called, the graphics and the story it's different, but again, nothing beats the original. I absolutely love the remake, but the original, hands down, I would play over and over and over and over.
The icon of that motherfucking original game was the fucking merchant.
Yeah. I'm fucking mad that they took the merchant, and I'm also kind of mad that they switched out the voice actors. I understand it's a remake, but Leon's voice and then the merchant's voice, what are you buying? You know. Yeah. And then not enough cash, stranger.
He's like, thank you.
Thank you.
I'm like, shut up before you throw a potato at you and you fucking die.
An egg. It was a fucking egg.
Fucking egg killed him.
That game right there, dude, that game is absolutely fucking phenomenal. If they were to remaster, again, Resident Evil 4, like remaster it, make it the same original voice actors, everything like it, but just better graphics, dude, hands down, in a heartbeat, I would buy it. Whether it was $80, $90, I would buy it because that game is just fucking amazing.
And the Mercenary games too.
The Mercenaries, I think they did it a lot better here on the remake, the Mercenaries. But even then, like the Mercenaries in Resident Evil 4 was pretty good too. I don't know, man. It's just something about this game. Whether it be nostalgia, whether it be something else, but it's that.
It's fucking amazing.
Yeah, it's fucking amazing. So let me recap it real quick, in order. Again, from least to greatest, or should I say from greatest to greatest, not least to greatest, but from greatest to greatest. We got number 1, Modern Warfare 2, Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2, the original. Then we got God of War, on my number 2 spot. Red Dead Redemption, the first Red Dead Redemption, with John Marston. Dude, even the fucking, just thinking about it, just the fucking cover of Red Dead Redemption, just John, dude. Oh my God. And then number 4, I got GTA San Andreas. Absolutely amazing. Bully on my number 5 spot. Number 6, Burnout Legends. And then number 7, Metal Gear Solid Peace Walker. Number 8, Pokemon Stadium. And then number 9, Resident Evil 4, the original.
Yep. Yeah.
Absolutely fucking amazing. Which is crazy, ladies and gentlemen. This has been our longest episode yet.
Yes, sir.
At the 2-hour mark, almost.
I also wanted to put Timefall 2 on my list, but I was like, fuck no. And which Mario game was it? Where we had a Mario game. I believe it was probably on the N64 or PS2 or PS2, where it was.
Dude, how are you gonna say PS2 if Mario's Nintendo?
Nintendo? It's only
yes,
on,
it's only on Nintendo. You sick bastard. I thought you could
play that shit on like any device.
No, it's only on Nintendo.
Oh, that's kind of gay then. It was probably on the N64 then. It was like it was the one that a lot of people do the speedruns on.
Oh, Super Mario 64.
It might have been that one. Oh my God, I love that game so
the one where it's
much.
in the castle and like you go in the paintings. Yeah, I think it's in the Mario 64.
God, that game was so fucking much fun to just remember and shit. I wanted to put it on there too, but I was like, fuck no. Yeah. This fucking, like I said, I'm surprised you didn't put Black Ops 1 or 1 on there.
No, I mean, no. Again, I'm surprised fucking Resident Evil 4 is that low. Should have been higher.
Your dog shit.
Same thing with Red Dead Redemption. Red Dead Redemption should have been higher. Matter of fact, it should have been my number 1.
It was either between that one, Resident Evil 4, or Modern Warfare 2.
Yeah.
Those three are tied for number 1 and shit.
Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, thank you guys so much if you have watched the entire episode.
Yep.
Thank you so much. Once again, quick shout out to the homie Hapkido. Hapkido, shout out to you. Shout out to Kimberly for watching. Shout out to the homie Ed Boy. Ed Boy, what's up, baby?
Yes, sir.
And shout out to my cousin's girl, Ashley. Thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you guys so much for watching. Even if it's 5 minutes of it, thank you guys so much for watching. Play the fucking music. Once again, once we get big, if we get big, this song's gonna be copyrighted by us.
I'm not copyrighting it.
It'll be copyrighted by 90, and people are gonna hate me like the Fine Bros. But
Yeah.
anyway, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, thank you guys so much for staying on this 2-hour episode,
Yes, sir.
or close to 2 hours, depending on how the editing is done.
Yeah.
Thank you guys so much for watching. Like always, I have been your host with the most, 90, it's been 90 or simply 90, with co-host
Lord Sideways.
Lord Sideways 69. We'll see you guys on the next episode. And once again, thank you guys so much for watching.
Yes, sir.
Have a blessed one, and stay black.